They say Republicans freed the slaves. They say Democrats are the real racists. But let's break this all the way down with facts and not sound bites. Yes, the Republican Party was the party of Lincoln, the party that abolished slavery. And yes, for decades after emancipation, most Black Americans were Republicans because the Democrats were openly aligned with the Confederacy and white supremacy. But everything changed during the 20th century. The switch began with FDR's New Deal. Black folks didn't forget who freed the slaves, but we were desperate for help during the Great Depression. Then came Truman, who desegregated the military. And then finally, Lyndon B. Johnson passed the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965, knowing it would cost the Democrats the South for generations. And that's when Southern white voters fled the Democratic Party and became the base of what we now know as the modern Republican Party. And Johnson said it best. If you can convince the lowest white man he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice you're picking his pockets. Hell, give him somebody to look down on and he will empty his pockets for you. That's the real game. The Republican Party morphed into a machine that weaponized fear, race, and religion to convince poor and uneducated working class people, especially white Americans, to vote against their own best interests. And while we as Black people are some of the most faithful, family-oriented, and conservative-leaning folks in this country, we also believe in benevolence, fairness, and equity. And we know religion without justice is just control. That's why more African Americans are becoming free thinkers, realizing that neither party truly serves our interests and that we need to focus on policy over party. But here's the bottom line. We still must be politically engaged because the politics affects our health care, our housing, education, taxes, and voting rights. Even if the system was not built for us, we still have to show up, disrupt, and demand what's ours. Because if we don't, they will keep deciding for us. That's why we got to stay woke. We got to stay wealthy, outstanding, knowledgeable, and empowered. Now drop a Black fist in the comments and share this to everyone who needs to hear this Black History gem.